Right now, that's kind of the way things are right now, because before a recording studio cost a lot of money, you know, $600,000 an hour to make a project. So the average person couldn't do it, right? So you needed like a loan shark, you know, someone who's going to give you the money and then take a high interest rate, like the record companies, you know. So we do everything from you, and you get 10% after you pay us everything from your 10%. You know, this is like criminal in any other business. And then once we pay you back, then we still own 90% of it. So you still, after you pay back your loan, you still don't own it. Is this too crazy? Okay. With the internet, now we don't need the expensive studios. You have a laptop, you have a kid in the basement with a microphone, okay, you auto-tune some stuff so you don't even know the guy can't sing. You know, put in some beats that he stole from some other record. He didn't even have to pay the musicians. You know, right? Here it is. Okay. Okay, here. It's my creation. No, it's not. You know, but because it's now so easy, and the record companies have decided that they are actually useless because they didn't develop new artists. They only sucked the life out of what they had and replaced it with more of the same. You know, so now only the 5-year-olds are getting serviced and not the rest of us. You know, adults, we don't get music anymore. We don't get new music. We get a remake of some old classic that we already know. You know, so there are not a lot of people creating new paths and new directions, you know, for us. And just because we're old doesn't mean we're not hip. We still can hear, we still want to, you know, to explore things. So I think because of the internet, the quality level is not as high because it's too easy. You know, if you have to earn a lot of money to go into the studio, you kind of should be good, or no one's gonna give you the money, for one. You have to truly commit to doing it. If you're losing all this money, you got to make sure that you're not wasting the money. So your quality level was, at least, I think the quality level was better, but the labels lost track of the art. It became about the money. And once they became about the money, they lost track with the artist. And the problem with the corporations, I believe, is that they don't have contact with the artist, what's on the street. You know, now you can hear it, but nobody's paying for it. Music is free. So that's death to the industry, really. There's no way to pay for anything, you know. But we have a kid in one of our contests who said, you know, I have 1 million, 2 million hits, you know, but he can't sing, you know. But everyone knows him because he has these little hits from the internet.